achieving near Kerbal orbit. I just uploaded my first 2 parts of this series on YouTube, and I can't believe it. I record them at 1080, and they download them at 360, and I have no idea why, because I don't think I'm doing anything. For some reason, they're changing it on me because I'm not probably giving them the proper format. There's probably a format I can give them that they don't alter. So they're auto 360, which I myself can't watch an auto 360, and the videos are way too long. I'm not going to delete them, but I'm going to try to make this one under 10 minutes and see if that helps. Maybe it's the length of the videos, because they're all full length videos anyway. So for some reason I'm hiccuping and glitching and kicking right now. I don't know if it's a conflict between this software, with this software that I'm using now, and the Kerbal space program, banging heads in the same program. I heard there's a way to stream where you use 2 computers, and you take one computer and run it through your streaming computers, so one computer does exclusive streaming and the other one is the gameplay. People have overcome quality issues that way. Makes sense, but you know, my computer's so modern and new, it should be able to multitask no problem, but I guess things bang heads on the pipeline anyway, right? Or we have programming conflicts, or the people that made Kerbal and the people that made Windows and the people that made my game capture software and put this little fancy picture in, they all 3 didn't work together. And they sure the heck didn't test each other's programs. Maybe they did, maybe it's just so, maybe they can't do anything about it. So my hope is quantum computer. Anyway, I'm trying to get this done in 10 minutes. So we're going to resume, and KSP2, that's it. Where we left off is, and I hope you didn't watch the first 2 videos, my goodness, terrible. Where we left off basically is our tech tree's almost done. We've got 1, 2, 3 buildings upgraded. We're limited to 30 parts because of this, so we need to build a ship that reaches near Kerbal orbit in 30 parts. And I can just open this thing I had before, and let's see how we can change this. I know I'm probably going to replace everything below that, and I don't even know what that is. I kind of like that. Let us see if we don't have new science. I have a science junior, so I can do 2 things. I can keep this. Alright, let's go ahead and put a science junior on, and then we're limited to 30 parts, so we need the biggest gas tank possible, like that. And then I'm gonna put a engine I like called the Terrier on. Alright, then we're basically gonna put this back on and then yank that off. Here, let's do this. I'm gonna yank this engine off because I might be reusing it. So that's pretty good there. Where'd my decoupler go? Is it here? I don't know. I had a decoupler in there somewhere. Is this it? Alright. So now, once again, I need the biggest gas tank possible. And why do I feel like I need 3? I may have to take one out. So, did I save an engine? Yes, there it is. There's my decoupler right there. Anyway, is that it? How many parts do I have? 19. I think I may have one engine too much, but I'll put it back if I can. Alright, so now we have this new fancy radial decouplers, and I like 3 of those. Then I'm going back to my engines, and we have these nice solid boosters. Where's my thumper? The thumper's gonna send us further into space on solid rockets, and then we'll kick in with our liquid oxygen rocket. Okay, so now I'm going to take off the rigidity of that of the placement tool, and I'm going to click here and I'm going to drag that down, and what I want is just equal to or just a little more than that one. Okay, now I check my part count and I have 24, so I can have 6 more parts, and I'm going to spend caps. Alright. Back in black. And then I'm going to take these large winglet fins and find my center. Put my rigidity back on. And I don't know if I need to be there or on this part. Let's go ahead and leave it on that part. Yep. So let me rename this to Z23, save it real quick in case I push the wrong button. And then I'm going to reset this. Staging. And then after we achieve orbit, I'm going to stop my video. I'm not going to make you watch me come back. Actually, I need to return to Space Center anyway to get the new mission, which is, now that you've gotten to space, let's see if you can get home. Do you have enough gas left in your tank? And that'll give me, that's just a free mission. I have to come home anyway. It's going to give me money, experience on re-entry. It separates NK near Kerbal orbit. So anyway, do I have any? I'm 30-30, so I would like to put another gas tank in, but I'd have to give up either a science part or a parachute. So let's just turn that into 1, because I really only need 1 to slow it down. I actually could get away with none, to tell you the truth, but I like my reserve chute. And then what I'm going to do is, ooh, what have I done? Now I saved it. If I mess it up, I'm going to yank that off. And I'll tell you what, I feel like I need about that much gas, and I don't know why, and we're gonna see if I'm totally off base. One thing I need to do though before I go is just lower this down again. I'm gonna show you what happens if I leave the rigidity on. Did you see it move out? I don't like that. So, and you see these directional arrows are not right, but if you don't like them, I mean, I'm gonna try to put it back. Push the F button and watch what happens. Alright, so now I can just put it back a little. Ease it in. And I can embed it into the part a little bit for structure. If I go too far, it could cause problems. So anyway, let's save that. And we're going to launch right now. Probably going to have Jebediah with us again. And we're going to try to keep this video really short. I don't even know what I've done so far. I told you before that I'd have many opportunities to come back here, so I'm going to grab a crew report. There, I took care of that. But I don't want to do a materials study because I can't reset it with the pilot. So I'm going to save my materials study for space. And stability. We turn this on, and now you'll see that we've upgraded a building. We have more information. So let's just kick this off and see if it works. Something's not working. Alright. So, you have a revert flight. You need to learn how to do this too. Revert to launch. See, that something didn't stage right. And I don't know why. So now I'm going to restage. I'm going to put this here. Put that with that. Alright, that's okay. That's good. I don't know what happened. I just didn't check it because I was busy talking. Like I said, I can do my crew report here. I can actually probably transmit that now. Because what it does is it's going to suck my batteries down, but then they'll charge up as soon as I take off. So let's just take off and see what happens. Alright. Looks like we're going straight and true. I can do another crew report now. And it looks like I can do a temperature scan. I'll go ahead and do that. That doesn't change anything. That's just what I call free science. Now if you look over here, it shows us traveling at 1,000 meters per second vertical speed. It shows us our apoapsis is 30,000. We still have a little fuel left. Our goal is 72, but I start to get concerned at 60. Alright, so I'm concerned. So I'm going to get rid of that stuff, and I'm headed for 60, so let me just give it a little bit of gas. Like that. And then I'm going to start my tip. It's probably a little early, and I could do something called rocket roll. Oh, that's good. 69, hold up. Shut that down. Boy, I hit 70 and I wanted to lower my my throttle. So now what I'm trying to do is my vertical speed's moving backwards, but I'm giving it a little bit of thrust to try to maintain something. Let me get rid of that roll. Alright, so we can see that we're above 70 on our apoapsis. We're going backwards here. Let's get that going forward. Alright, now it's going forward. I'm at 9.1. I want to be at 9.0 and 0. Right there, the 0 degree line. It looks like it's pulling on me a little. Anyway, so I'm watching some things. I'm trying to keep that approximate direction at 90. We're just going to back off and quit messing with that and leave that at, just give it a little yaw. There we go. We're going to leave it on 89. And we're going to roll as this comes down. Now look, 36 seconds to apoapsis is what it's telling us. I'm at 73. I'm okay. I'm over 70. I'm under 90. That's a general thing. I'm at 30. So, and I'm also in space. So when I get to 30, what I want to do is try to slow that down or arrest it by increasing my speed. And you see it's at 25 now and not moving. 26. Now it's moving the opposite direction. So maybe I'm going a little too fast. So let's get that thing moving backwards again. Alright, it's moving backwards and I'm moving upwards. So let me put this back a little closer to the center of efficiency. That's what this is. The center of efficiency. It's also our direction. And then that little dot in the middle of that direction. And now we're to 13. I'm talking too much. I'm at 17. Our goal here is 1990. So, and I've run out of gas, so I'm going to kick in my Terrier engine now. And I'm at 2, 1. I need to get out of that so I don't move backwards. So I'm back at 1, 2. I'm moving up, and I'm moving towards 2290. So I can put this back in the center of efficiency or my direction. This should start going backward. Oh, this should start going backwards. It's not, so I slow the speed down. Way down. I'm at 30 seconds from apoapsis now. I'm at a very comfortable place, and it's counting back slowly. I'm at 2190. I'm going for 2290. And you can see my periapsis is coming out of the negative imaginary zone into reality. Alright, so we just hit reality. And we're at 4,000 meters at 77. Now let's go over here and look and see what's happening. So you'll see I'm close to my apoapsis, and my periapsis is growing. So let me light them both up. See, 13. I'm 18 seconds, 77.2. I'm drawn to, now the concentric circle or concentric orbit would have equal or close to equal, like a 77, 76, something like that. And we're going 9 seconds again. We're at 27, minus 6, minus 5. I'm going back to efficiency. And now we'll just see we're at 0. We'll just put it on 70 so we can increase our gas. 60, 70, 73. I'm at 73, 77, so I'm going to bump it. Bump, bump. I'm just giving it a little shots of gas, just so you can watch this bounce go. And this is so I don't overshoot. Okay, 77.26 and 77.23. That is about as concentric as one can get. We're about 30 meters apart on our orbit. So at this point, we need to return to the Space Center. Okay. Now we'll be able to return to the spacecraft, and we have 10 EVA reports that we can do. We may have already done one, so that'll be like 90 experience points. That's going to be just on EVA reports alone. We'll be able to finish the tech tree almost with one slot short, and then we'll be able to get that with science like temperature, barometric pressure, la-di-da-di-da. Now, here we go. Explore Kerbal. This says we got to space. Do we have enough gas? Can we get home? So yes, we can. We go back to here. We go into our upgraded orbital station. You have to pause if you want to read that. And we can go fly. Don't hit this, you'll blow it up. But if you hit it by accident, wait, cancel. Okay, so it's all is not lost. But don't terminate. You'll kill everything, you'll eliminate everything. And if you like space junk and want to deal with it, you never terminate ever, ever, ever for any reason. So now we're back, and we have to return from space. But we're going to do a material study. We're going to keep that, and we're going to just do a little house cleaning while we're here. EVA report, collect data, remove data, board the ship, turn on my report. Now look, I've upgraded, so now I can have a little more control of the ship. Now because we're better pilots and we have experience, we have this, this is where the assist starts to work for you. And so the only thing left to do is about 10 EVA reports, but I'm going to do that on another mission or not recording. Anyway, thank you for watching Kerbal 1.7.3. As always, keep watching, keep learning. Incidental edutainment programming is wonderful. So anyway, have a great day.